Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy Roddy the Great, along with the militant millennial young Sir Tony D and the abominable light skinned young Ray Matthews. And we're coming to y'all again with a video today. Today we going live, baby. So the topic today
Live.
is gonna be discipline versus indulgence, because it's a new year, New Year's resolutions. A lot of guys have their things they want to stick with, and they probably need a little help in order to stick with it and maintain it throughout the year. So we're gonna talk about that, man. We're gonna talk about some of our stuff too, some of the things we're trying to get accomplished, how we gonna do that, and how we gonna move forward in this illustrious 2025, because there's a lot of big things happening, man.
Yeah.
Cue the intro.
Oh, G. Let go. All my riding gas tank on full. We be fresh than a bitch, your might get pulled. I ain't got time for the bull. I ain't got time for the bull. Okay, all my riding gas tank on full. We be fresh than a your might get pulled. If you see us in the streets, no talking, let's go. No time for hate.
What's good, fellas? How y'all doing
What
today?
up? What up?
What it is,
Good, boss.
bro.
Man.
That was a little piece of nostalgia watching the intro go across. Remember
Boy.
when we had headphones and we used to bump that boy at the beginning?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nostalgic.
We know we got to use this app to the fullest of to its fullest abilities, man. Because
Yeah.
there's just so many things this thing can do, bro. It's about time that we, like kind of jumped into it and made sure that we maximize all its capabilities, bro. So that was just one of them. It's something I've been playing with, man. But how you guys doing tonight?
Man, I'm good, boss. I'm good, man. Just
Go
relaxing.
live, pause.
You said what?
Something we've been playing with.
What you talking about?
I said you gotta say pause after something you've been playing with.
Shit.
Boy's already on one.
Yeah, already, bro. Boy ain't been drinking
30 seconds into the pod already starting it.
Already starting the crazy.
Already, man.
But like I said, bro, we got a good show for y'all tonight. Tonight we're talking about discipline versus overindulgence. And this topic was stemmed from the New Year's resolutions that we've placed upon ourselves. I know for me personally, every year I do dry January, and on some occasions I try to go as long as 3 months without drinking. I've actually only did that once, and I think I did it. So I think I did that maybe about 2 years ago. And when I did do it, I didn't drink until your birthday, Tony, and I was shocked by myself that I did that, because your birthday's on the 28th. So I waited the entire 3 months until I had my first drink. And I know, with the start of a new year, we all trying to mend some issues that we have, or or cut back on the libations. You know what I'm saying? So that's what brought this topic up today, man. So
yeah. You just trying to be better every year. A little bit better every single year, regardless as to what that resolution is. The goal is to be better every year. So
already. So I'm gonna start this off by asking y'all, man, just what is define overindulgence, and tell the people why it's important for us to be talking about this today, man.
Shoot, just doing too doggone much of one thing. Shoot, that to me, that's overindulgence. Like when you're doing it too much, like when you get to the point to where it's hindering you from doing other things and reaching your full potential, you might need to dial it back. To me, that's overindulgence. And I think for the most part, people start these, New Year's resolutions, with dry January and things like that because of the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Like you got Thanksgiving roll around, you probably eating a whole bunch of, eating outside of your diet, let me say that. And then, Christmas and New Year's, the holiday season, you going to these Christmas parties, you probably drinking a whole bunch, eating a whole bunch of other bad food. So people, you know what I'm saying, once the New Year come in. You know, people just want to start dry and try to, you know, get all that bad food out their system.
What you got,
That's
Ray?
all I.
Yeah, no, I mean that is exactly what he said. I mean that you just doing too much and not doing too much. I guess you define doing too much by when, like you said, when it hinders something that you want to do. You know, when you're overindulging in alcohol, every weekend and especially for us right now, bro, almost hitting 40. Alcohol don't the reaction that my body has, it ain't the same when I was
It
20.
ain't, bro. I swear
Yeah.
it's not, bro. It's I know now at 39, bro. Man, to bounce back from a crazy night of all nothing but drinking, bro, it take me a good 5 days. like an
Minimum.
official bounce back, bro. Because I can't bounce back in the weekend no more. I didn't realize that. I go out because you know me, I go out like every Friday. Well, I used to go out every Friday and drink. And going out on that Friday and just having that one night of drinking, sets me back not only with food but also time, because
Yep.
the time I could be doing something on Saturday or Sunday, or the time I could be being productive, maybe even cutting a video for this or something along them lines, bro. I can't do nothing,
Boys recovering.
nothing, bro. Nothing.
Boys in recovery mode, man. We
Bro,
ain't
like
young
this,
20s no more. All
man,
we needed was a couple of hours.
that's what I'm saying. A couple hours, you back up, you working out everything,
Back
bro.
in the game,
Back
coach.
in the
Back
game
in the
like EA,
game.
bro. Hell
Man,
nah, bro.
sometimes I
Not
ain't
no
even
more.
need a couple hours, baby.
You know what I'm
Sometimes we
saying?
just roll right to the next day.
Roll right to the next
That
day,
is
bro.
facts.
Right? You know, back in the day, bro, we used to get up and drive to the H when we was at college, drive to the H,
Run
party all
PB.
night, drink all night till 2 o'clock, come back to school, be up the
Like,
next day on the court playing basketball or kicking with the boys.
like nothing
It
happened.
was too easy. But now, man, it's just boys got to be a little bit more mindful of how they spending their time and got to side eye them instant gratification endeavors, man. Gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I know for me, especially when it comes to drinking, because the drinking thing is the big thing for me, man. When it comes to drinking, I know when I do go over the top, my weight loss journey gets all screwed up. So the linear path that I could have been on before I've been doing all that drinking, the linear path that I probably was on, it gets jagged. So if I lose by 5-6 pounds or whatever, I'm on a good trajectory. I'm doing well, you know what I'm saying? I'm just working out, drinking water, blah blah blah, everything good. So the downward path is going well. So it's the weight is coming off. And then the minute I have one of them weak moments on a Friday or a Saturday, that following week I put on another 3 or 4 pounds. So now not
Can't
only
have
does
no
my
like
body,
that.
and then for people that don't know, when you consume a massive amounts of alcohol, um, your body has to get rid of it. So when your body has to work hard to get rid of the alcohol in your system, it shuts down everything else in order to expel this toxin. So in that time frame where it has to expel all that stuff out of your system, it could have been processing fats. It could have been
Yeah.
utilizing protein to build muscle. It could have been
Yep.
doing a whole lot of other stuff, but it got to stop that in order to get this craziness about your body.
Indeed. Indeed.
So, so it's a lot of things when it comes to this, man, that people got to be mindful of, man. Just the discipline
Learn
of
them
it
then,
all,
Steve.
huh?
I say learn them then, Steve. Learn them. Teach them something,
You
bro.
know, man, I had because I've always had an issue. My stuff been going up and down since the beginning of time, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You've been husky though since we were kids.
You know what
So
I'm
you
saying?
always been
Like,
a little
so even with
always been a little thick guy, bro.
you feel
They
me?
always
So
had some extra.
so I got to do a little extra because I'm
Yeah.
naturally, like you said, husky. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? Even a little bit off the path will take me off the yellow brick road. Even if I veer off into the grass and just go smell some roses, it'll take me completely off I done lost the yellow brick road. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is for me. So And I think with me getting a little bit older, man, things are starting to become more into perspective because, like you said, the bounce back ain't the same. It's not the same, man. So it's things that we got to do now that we couldn't do, that we didn't have to do necessarily when we were younger.
Right. So
Mhm.
I mean, so is that? I mean, what would you call it overindulgence though? What would you call it?
It's just participating in things that give you instant gratification. That's all. Just the quick and easy thing that satiates you, that gives you some quick satisfaction.
Gotcha.
Yep,
Gotcha.
That's all.
yep. That's why for me, man. I mean, for me personally, overindulgence is it's in a lot of different areas. You know, it's exactly that. It's when in whatever area gives me that feeling in the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's looked like overindulging in alcohol. It's looked like overindulging in drugs. It's looked like overindulging in the gym. It's looked like overindulging in work. Like whatever in that moment gives me a good like high or a feeling, whatever like attaches to my serotonin in that moment and allows me to get over whatever I'm dealing with mentally in that moment. Man, I
Mhm.
go 0 to 100 real quick. It can be coffee. It don't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as I got that feel, then the possibility to overindulge was always there for me. So
You think it's a such thing as overindulging on the gym? You think so?
I definitely think it's a such thing as overindulging in the gym. 100%. You can, like I said, you can overindulge in anything that gives you like that attacks that serotonin and gives you that immediate pleasure. You know, you could go to the gym too much. It's some people that some gym freaks. You know what I'm saying? And they just going just to, like I said, fill that void. You got everything that you could think of, or your body is in prime whatever, but you still like to the point where like maybe you neglect your family, to the point where you neglect work. You know what I'm saying? It could definitely you know what I'm saying, be a thing. It can
Dude, not
definitely
only
be a thing.
that, bro, you need the rest.
Tell you, yeah. Look.
Like the simple thing, you gotta rest. Like every, I agree with you, right? Anything could be used as overindulgence. Like when you do too much of anything, bro.
Yeah. It's tough, man. It's a moment where you have to like step back and think like, damn, am I really doing too much? And you probably are, man. You probably are. The Bible speaks about overindulgence and like how you're not supposed to get into anything too much. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not supposed to everything in moderation. And
Yeah.
literally everything in moderation. There has to be balance. And when you're doing one thing too much, it's not going to always be a benefit behind it. You know, sometimes you doing something too much, it can be a negative behind it, even if it's a good thing.
So let me ask you guys this. With you guys, do you guys recognize your vices? The
Yeah.
things.
Hmm.
So you guys know your vices,
Oh,
now.
absolutely.
Um, how do you control the amount of time or the amount of consumption of those vices? What do you guys do to kind of maintain it but not go over the top?
Well, now respond. Well, man, you know what's crazy? If you'd have asked me this, well, my third, if you'd have asked me this about 15 years ago, my response would have been completely different. But
Hmm.
now I got responsibilities, and that keeps me from doing a lot of overindulging, fam. Like it keeps me from doing a whole bunch. So my vices, I won't get into them. I won't say them out loud,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
know, I know how to, control. I got to keep the main thing the main thing. What's the main thing? Making sure I'm able to get up, provide, and take care of my family. That's like literally the main thing. So if I can't do that, then I know I'm enjoying too much of my vices. And now my vices are only being, that's a vacation time. I do that on vacation or around the holidays when I don't have to worry about work as much and I can kind of let my hair down and just kind of relax and enjoy my vices how I want to.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And
Yeah,
and and, and And Tony, lately you have been doing a lot of running, and you've been thoroughly and utterly committed to the long distance running.
Yeah, I
Has that
have.
has that commitment to your hobby, has that played a role in kind of uh
Yeah.
eliminating the amount of time you have to actually
Uh-huh.
enjoy, you know what I'm saying, or actually deal, I mean, go have more drinks and do all the other good shit?
Oh, absolutely, man. So, man, on these long runs, I run, my long runs is, the longer runs are Saturday morning and Sunday morning. And we up at about, 5:30, sometimes 5 feet on the pavement before the sun come up both days. You know what I'm saying? And on Sunday, those are the real long days. And I get a chance to, well, my pace partner, in these long runs, will be the run coach. And me and him was talking, and I was telling him, I was like, man, being disciplined was something that I was praying, that I was praying to God for. And this was one of the things that, kind of just stuck with me. All right, well, you want discipline, here's something you can be disciplined in. I stuck with the marathon training. I'm still stuck with it, although I'm out of season for right now. I'm kind of done. I'm relaxing, bro. That's a lot. But you can't, like, I can't drink like that, bro. I like Friday nights, like I was not drinking. Saturday nights, I was not drinking because, for one, man, you got to replenish. You got to have all that water in your system, bro. And especially in the summertime out here in Houston, trying to run, bro, that's tough. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro. One day, I called myself going to go drink before a Sunday run, long run. Boy, why I cramped up in both of my doggone quads
Yeah.
after the run? Cramped up in both of them, bro. Like I coughed and caught a cramp in my stomach.
Ooh.
And you know how you stand up to try to stretch? Soon as I stood up, bro, both of my quads just cramped up. Boy,
Yeah.
I could not move. I was on the verge of crying out there, boy. It was tough, but it taught me a lesson. Like, I thought I was good, but it taught me a lesson. Like, nah, it's gonna take more than you just being committed to come out here. Preparation as well. You
Yeah.
got to be disciplined with your preparation, and it taught me all of that stuff, bro. So nah, I can't enjoy my vices because I had to keep the main thing. The main thing. The main thing was making sure that I'm preparing right for this marathon, and I actually run it, and I did.
So man, so what's our issue? Why is it that we as a society love the instant gratification, even though we do know that the delayed gratification can be more beneficial? What is going on with us to where we gotta have it right now, or it doesn't mean nothing?
Because
Microwave
everybody else
society.
has it.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, everybody else got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in your head, the thing that we comparison. We always comparing ourselves to the next person. You know what I'm saying? When you get in your head that Steve got this or Tony got this, so why can't I have it? You know what I'm saying? So then you start making decisions not thinking about the future. You start making decisions based off of, again, what you feel in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily thinking, oh, I got who wants to wait 10 years to get $10 million. If you ask people, they'll say, yeah, I'll wait 10 years for $10 million. Ain't nobody waiting 10 years for $10 million, because if you give me something in at 4 years, if you give me an inklet of I may be able to touch six of that, I'm gonna make the decision to try to touch six. You know what I'm saying? Because the formula for it mentally for me just don't add up. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
waiting 10 years for 10 when I can get 6 and 6. You know what I'm saying? So let's try to make this decision. Let's try to make it happen. It's like betting. You know what I'm saying? Like we know the the studies behind betting. Nobody is a career successful bettor. I don't care what they say.
nah,
Nobody goes into betting
Yeah.
and wins for a career, but the thought of putting $5 on seven people and possibly winning $10,000 is like, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna push that button every single time, bro. Hopefully,
Hope
I
my
get it.
parlays got a hit, baby.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And you know, man, companies play on that, bro. They make
Mhm.
money off our craziness with that. That's the
Mhm.
interesting part. I didn't even think about that, bro. They play on that. They make
The
sure.
lot, the Texas Lotto is built off of that. That's how it's built. It's literally built off of the idea of you possibly winning this big pot. So all these people run to the store and spend $1 and $2, thinking that they got an opportunity. No, you feed into it.
And
You got a little opportunity.
yeah, but
Yeah, that's, look, that's why you be purchasing the ticket.
Yeah, Houston got what 8 million mofos. So imagine if 8 million mofos went out there and bought 3 tickets.
Easy.
Yeah.
That's bread on deck. And I'm
Yeah.
always trying to figure out. I always try to figure out where did that money come from? Is that taxpayer money? I think that's taxpayer money, ain't it?
What, a lot of?
The pot. What does that money consist of?
I think that money consists of the people who buy the tickets.
You think
Yeah.
so?
But Uncle Sam
it
gonna get
ain't
his cut. Whoever win, Uncle Sam getting his cut.
Yeah,
yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, it ain't it because it ain't the reality of the lottery is that it ain't 8 million people buying 3 tickets.
Nah,
It's
that's
like
Yeah.
it's like it because it's about 2 million of them people buying 20 tickets a night. I used to know this old school dude who hung out at the corner. My man had a pouch. He had a lotto pouch. And it's consistently every day he played $20 on the lotto. Every day.
Bro, that's
hold on.
wild.
Y'all go
That's
ahead. Y'all go ahead.
wild.
Yeah, he consistently every single day played $20 on the lotto with the idea of him
I'm a
possibly
win.
winning. I mean, it was a few times you heard him say he won a few money on the pick. I don't even know how it go. The pick three, he
Oh
hit
yeah,
two
pick
numbers.
3.
He may have
Yeah.
got paid out 100 to 200. That little gratification just keep bringing
Keep you
people back.
going. Yeah.
That man spent his life savings. I'm laughing, but it ain't funny. But he spent his life
Dang,
savings
bro.
with
That's
on
wild.
trying to win.
That's wild. I can't. Yeah. Yeah. That's wild.
My bad, y'all. I had a light go out.
20 every day.
You say you had to kill a roach.
No, man, please. I ain't got no roaches. Why you
Yeah.
think stuff? Got no roaches. My light went out on my left side, so you know what I'm saying. You got to see my good side, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? The
You
shadow.
ain't got no good side though,
I
bro.
was about
I got
to
mad
say it's
good sides,
crazy
bro.
that you think you got a good
All
side.
sides is good sides. Y'all some haters, bro. Y'all
Every
see,
side is a
Actually,
bad
yeah.
side.
y'all y'all see. I
That's
feel
just
Nah,
you,
we
the strong
don't.
side.
We don't. I'm afraid we don't. I'm sorry, sir.
man. Shut up. And that's you with the ceiling light on.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Grow up, dog.
Ah, I forgot to bring it in here. She be taking that man. She be taking that mug to the salon. So
Don't I
I never know when it's in the house.
thought you had 2 of them.
I was just about to say, how about you buy another one?
No.
I can bring you. I got another. I'll bring you.
Nah, you don't need to. I got to figure out what she did with the other one.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I read this article about it's from the Quaint Pickle.
Mm-hmm.
And it says
Interesting.
that it's by a guy named Marek Venemy. And the title of it is Discipline is Easier Than Indulgence. And to summarize it, he's basically saying his full argument for this particular take is that discipline is easier than indulgence because one, I don't have to deal in regret. So I don't have to indulge in this right now and regret it later. Because I know it's been a lot of times when we didn't went out and did some stuff and then woke up the next morning, looked at our bank account, and then we was like, where the hell this $500 went? Because I know I didn't spend that last night. Number 2, because it gives me the necessary resilience to do hard things. And number 3, it doesn't steal my momentum. And those are things that I just mentioned earlier. Dealing with certain things, man, that make you feel good, it can stunt all momentum that you have going towards a particular goal. And at the beginning of the year is the year that at the beginning of the year is, like I said, the time that we all try to mark to make our mark, develop these habits that's going to last throughout the course of the year. But from what I've read, man, studies show that people quit on their New Year's resolutions in the first 2 weeks.
Second
Yeah.
Friday. It's Quitters
Yeah.
Friday.
And I think partially because I think people don't have the mental discipline to push forward, nor do they have the desire. They just simply don't have the desire. They like to talk. A lot of people like to talk about being disciplined. A lot of people like to talk about an instance when they're disciplined, but they don't like to talk about what it takes to maintain it. Like I love, what thing I like. Let me finish this and I'll let you go.
Go ahead.
One thing that I admire about shout out to Trent Johnson and Andre 3000. One thing that I do admire about them guys is that they have went more than 1 year without drinking. One thing I admire about Ray put it down. Ain't touched it. Ray was at homecoming last year. Didn't touch one drop of alcohol.
Worst decision I ever made. No, but
anybody that been to HBCU homecoming or even Prairie Views, to be specific, y'all know that's tough. That's hard, bro. I don't think I could ever do it. So I gotta just, what I'm saying, gotta show you guys my admiration, because that takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of mental fortitude to push forward when you seeing all your friends toe up. Because Ray was right there in the middle of it. Tony had dance fever. We had people out there cooking at 2:00 at night, bro. It's just a lot of craziness going on. This boy there stood towel up in it. So I commend you on that. But go ahead, Tony. What you gonna say?
I think one of the things, though, the reason why people quit is because it's not truly discipline. It's motivation. They're just motivated. It's an emotional thing. See, when you discipline, you don't need motivation. Like, bro, when people, like, I hate to keep going back to marathon. People be saying like, "Oh man, I bet that's do you do it because it's fun?" Hell no, that's not fun. Like, bro, waking up at 4 something in the morning just to be running at 5:30, like, bro, no, there is no motivation to keep doing that. You have to stay disciplined, bro. And you're talking about running in rain, sleet, or snow or cold weather, like it don't matter. Like the motivation to do that is a fleeting thing. It's going to fade eventually. You got to stay disciplined. To want to be healthy, man. That's the most of the reason why people will start the dry January. That's an emotional thing. People will go through that. But to stay there, you just got to find discipline. But most people it's an emotional feeling for them, so they end up quitting. But when you discipline, you're just gonna keep at it.
So it's an emotional feeling because they're saying it out loud, and people are giving them adulation for it, like, "Oh yeah, you can do it," blah blah blah. This other, all this, and this, that, and the third.
Maybe. I think maybe so. I don't know the reason why, but I'm just telling you, like when you're disciplined, you don't need motivation. Like when you're disciplined to do something, you don't have to have motivation. You're just gonna go do it. All of the time, you don't feel like Steve. I guarantee you, all of the time, you don't feel like going to work. You don't need motivation to go to work. You're just gonna get up and do it because you're disciplined to do it, right?
Yeah.
It's that simple. Like you're just going to be disciplined to do some things, and it's gonna get done. Sometimes you're gonna need a little motivation. I agree, but if you're relying on motivation to get things done, then it's not gonna last.
Yeah, that's all I was about to say about what you said, Tony. It's like you do need motivation. I don't care how disciplined you are. The motivation for us to go to work is that thing that we get every 2 weeks. Well, once a month for me. That's my motivation to go to work to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it's not a video playing in my head every day, you know, like, oh, you need to go to work, you need to go to work. Like that motivation
Yeah.
is still there. So maybe motivation can't be the anchor of why you do it. Discipline
Yeah,
has to be the anchor. But
right.
you
Yeah.
do need motivation at some point. You know, I don't care how disciplined you are. Things get hard and you need a little push every now and then. You know, some people
Indeed.
need motivation more often than others do, but I think that we all do need motivation. And the other thing that I was gonna say is I don't agree that discipline is easier than indulgence. I believe that discipline is harder than indulgence, and the reason being is because just look at the numbers of like I think the number of people who do too much in certain areas, and it's different for all of us. For some of us, it's watching TV. For some of us, it's eating too much. For some of us, it's drinking too much. You know, it's different for everybody. But I think the number of people who enjoy the act of doing that is higher than the number of people that are like truly disciplined. Like you said, not like just saying that they discipline or like talking about it. That those numbers are, and I think that they is like way different. You know what I'm saying? As far as that go, it's tough to do the right thing. It's tough to make a decision. To not
Bruh,
in every aspect, it's just tough to do the
it's
right
tough.
thing. It's so easy to just indulge, man. I have to. There is no decision that I have to make to take a shot. It's literally just you want a shot, yeah, boop, boop. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's just that easy. But to say no, I don't want a shot. You know, like y'all know that I'm not drinking, and I still got offered drinks from y'all. You know, and everybody realized it. Like, oh shoot, you're not drinking. My bad. No, no, no. Sit down. You don't get no. You don't get no. You know what I'm saying? Like you realized it, but it's so easy because the opportunities like they're there more often. You know what I'm saying? So it's way harder to be disciplined than it is to just be indulgent and to react off of that feeling. We can't just like put feelings to the side like they don't exist because
Yeah. Oh yeah,
they
they definitely
100%
exist.
exist, and for some people they exist more than others. So
Yeah.
that was just my nuggets on that.
So let's talk about the factors that cause people to go over the top.
Man, that could be a multitude of things, bro. Like that's man. People could be stressing. People could like I know that's a key factor. People have anxiety issues when they go out in public, so they want to just drink, drink, drink. You never truly know. Like, but I think that stressing factor, I think that's a major one why a lot of people end up overindulging on either drugs or alcohol.
Yeah, stress it butchers a lot of folks, especially.
Stress, anxiety, depression. I mean,
Yeah,
all those
depression.
things.
Yeah.
Any negative thing that happens in your life can be an easy trigger to overindulge in something. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get that weight that you thought you was gonna get. Man, you know what? F it. I'm about to just sit on the couch and eat ice cream all day. Let me catch up on some Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
you don't make the money that you thought you was gonna make. It's like, you know what? F it. I ain't got no money, but let me go spend this little bit on a bottle. Cause once I start drinking, I forget all about it
All
and
about my problems.
yeah. Things just it's easy, man. It's just easy. It ain't hard to do it. It's that satisfaction for a lot of people means more than the possibility of what the future could bring if you're disciplined.
Correct.
And
Correct.
one that you guys haven't touched yet that I think is a pretty big one is boredom.
Mm.
Yeah, that
Which,
too.
they say an idle mind
Mm.
The
is
devil's
the devil's
playground.
playground.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not doing anything or you're not participating in anything,
Yeah.
it'll
You
leave
start doing
room.
anything.
It'll leave room for you to participate, for you to actually do things that aren't always in your best interest. I.e., a lot of smoking, or i.e., a lot of drinking.
It
Because I
ain't
know a
just
lot of I know a lot of people that just do it just because it's a activity. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have
yeah.
any other activity that occupies their mind or something that they can think about. They're like, oh, well, I'm here. Let's drink. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's another thing that people need to take into consideration is that if pick up some hobbies.
Yeah.
You got to be involved in stuff. Do something. Don't just sit around. A lot of us utilize our weekends for rest, which I think is a good and bad thing. Because I'm not gonna say that everybody ain't tired when they go to work. I understand everybody's tired. That's that's understandable. Some people are tired from work, but we got 24 hours in a day, man. Got 24. We gotta use them, man. We gotta use them. Whether it's reading a book, which might I add, that's also on my New Year's resolution list to read a
You
book a
can
month.
read.
Boom, boom. He's a dummy.
Yes, I can read, but
Nah.
I really won't. I probably won't be reading them. I'll actually probably be on them audio
Audio
books.
joints.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, so I can if I can't read, I can damn sure listen. You
There you
know
go.
what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
Straight up.
But yeah, man, like it's a lot of things, man, that people don't take into consideration that they might need to look into, and even
Yeah.
myself, man, it's a lot of self reflection that I had to do, not only with this, but even preparing for this podcast, man. It's a lot of things that I see in myself that has me second guessing, what I've been doing uh lately because there are things that I want to get accomplished, man. And even in my own mind frame, I'm thinking I can still do certain things and get it accomplished. But the more and more I do the certain things that I do, the further and further my goals actually get away from me. So it's just a bunch of self-reflection with this one, man, which is why I want to talk about it today, is because I know I have to be disciplined. I know we this 2025 is a big year. This is a really big year. It's a really big year for me, for my fiance, soon to be wife. It's for you guys, for us. This is our year, man. And it ain't gonna get done by doing some of the same things that I've done in previous years. So I don't know, man. It's just it kind of it hit me pretty hard when looking up some of the things that involved in this topic because it's a lot of things that I'm guilty of, and that's just I have to be honest about it. There's some things I have to improve on myself. So
That, and that's a portion of it. I think is like your upbringing and what your environment was as a kid growing up. Some of the things that we're able to do now, we wasn't able to do as kids. We didn't have the ability to do them, and so to think about sacrificing something for however long, because that's really literally all it takes is however long you make that sacrifice, you get
Yeah.
to that next goal. To think about sacrificing that to like it's almost like me being selfish. Like, nah, man, I waited too long for this. You know what I'm saying? Why I got to give it up now? You know what I'm saying? Why? But as like you said, as we've gotten older, you start putting things in perspective and thinking, dang, man, not that I necessarily, because I never have the attitude like I wasted time, because everything happens for a reason. I learned so much throughout that thing. But I do think back and go, dang, man, if I was just a little bit more disciplined in this area, if I could have, when you're 20, thinking about the future, which is super important. If you trying to get away from, overdoing anything,
Yeah.
thinking about the future, it's like, dang, 15 years ago, if I would have did, like think about where I could be now. It's
yeah,
like, nah,
yeah,
I can't waste no more. I can't waste that time no more, man. I got babies, counting on me. I got a woman counting on me. It's like I don't have time to do those things, so I got to be more accountable for the decisions that I make. I got to be more accountable for not partaking in some of those things, and being okay with saying no, like with it being okay with everybody's reaction, like it is what it is, bro. Like no hard
Yeah.
feelings, but I got things I'm trying to do. So
Yeah, bro. You didn't know me for so long, bro. You should be able to master saying no and not giving a damn how anybody feels about you saying no. 'Cause
oh yeah,
I'm the king of saying no and looking you right in your eye. I love you, but no, I'm not doing that.
No.
I don't want to do that.
Well, and won't even laugh. No, I ain't
No,
doing
no.
that.
no. I
Keep
Like,
mean,
it
dang,
in
for
the bro.
real?
Keep
Yeah,
it
for real.
straight,
yeah, for
simple
real.
answer. Won't even have an explanation behind it.
No, I don't
Nope.
need no
No,
explanation.
Don't need
No,
one. Look, don't need
no.
one.
I don't need one. No, that don't mean I don't love you no more, no less. It's just no.
Right, right.
I ain't
Man,
gotta say yes to
it's
everything. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what
Mm-hmm.
it
so
is.
so crazy enough. I looked at civic science for 2023, just in our age group from 35 to 54. Let me just say that. Only 31% of us, bro, actually did a dry January.
For
That
real?
ain't a, yeah. It's really not a lot. And
Nah.
that's according to civic science. I mean, 70%, that means, 69% was like, nah, I'm drinking, fam. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? But man, it really ain't a lot. But kudos to those that do it. I mean, we sit up here and we talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Some people struggle. Excuse me, some people struggle with this, man. Some people struggle with finding it, and I'm hoping that finding that it factor to make them stay disciplined and make them, stay the course with some of this stuff. I'm hoping that they find it. They find their reason why and they get into a routine and they stay disciplined to that routine. I'm hoping that they do. Because the benefits, man, I can tell you, like, what was that last year? No, 2023. Yeah, 2023, I did a Daniel fast for 3 weeks, bro. Oh, that was tough. And y'all know my wife Shay, boy, she be out there like we go to the store and I'm thinking, hey, let me just get a bag, bag of almonds, peanuts, and just get all these, little mixed nuts and whatnot. She looking at the back of the bag, like, no, nah, we can't have that. Like, I'm like, God damn, dog, it's just some walnuts. Damn. When she looking at all the back, like she trying to make sure we stay in the course. We doing it the right way. I get it. But man, the benefit, like I never like I was working out, never felt better. Honestly. This is like little to no sugar that I was getting in my diet, which is good. And that's the reason why I'm trying to get back to that with less sugar. Man, I was feeling good. And I think, once people start seeing the reward, I think that's what most people want. They want to fast forward to the reward. Like he was saying, this is what we started out with earlier is a microwave society. We want
Yeah.
that instant gratification. But if you can stay to everybody that may be struggling, if you can stay the course just long enough to see a little bit of that reward, I promise you, it may keep you going so you can completely finish your goal. I promise you.
And it's crazy because to outside people, it seems like it could possibly be instant for other. We talked about comparison
Yeah.
to the outside world. It could almost seem like it's instant, right? Because all you see is what I post.
You see
But
the
man,
finished product.
yeah, it's so much stuff that go behind. You don't even know what them people did to get that. You know what I'm saying? Here
Yeah.
you are thinking that you gonna make this crazy move to get it, and it's just not reality, man. It's literally just social media. It's not reality. Reality of it is that it takes time. For some people, it's instant, but
Yeah.
everybody get different cards. Everybody have a different set of psychological makeup. Everybody have different things that make them go. We are all individually made differently. So to think that I got the same like chance, or I mean, I got the same opportunity, or that the road is going to be the same for me as it was for you, or for you as it was for me, is just not. It's not reality. You know what I'm saying? It's different for everybody. Some
Yeah.
people are born into different circumstances. You know, and that helps push them over, and they don't have to make some of the same moves that others do. So
Well,
Indeed.
I just want to throw this out here too. It says according to this website, this article from the CDC, it says that 9 out of 10 excessive drinkers are not alcohol dependent.
as alcohol,
I kind of agree with
dependent is
that.
different.
Yeah.
So when I made that post maybe a couple of days ago about going 14 days within January without a drink, and people brought up the alcoholics. According to this, that only makes up 1 out of 10 people.
People don't know
Which is crazy.
what being a true alcoholic is. People don't know. There ain't nobody ever seen nobody like try to get drunk and drink mouthwash to do it.
Yeah, I've never.
That's alcoholic.
Never have.
That's the alcoholic. You ain't no alcoholic because you had a couple of nights partying. You just like to do it too much.
Yeah.
I know some people
necessary.
I know some people like they're much older. I don't know nobody my age, but I know some people that's much older. Like I've never seen them with an empty cup. Never. That's an alcoholic. Like,
And they don't
I
care.
think if they, yeah, and they don't care. And I think
it could be Taka, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
as long as
I
they get them to
truly
the
think,
point.
man, if that dude stop drinking, he gonna die. Like for real. That's how much I think his body kind of depends on it. Like now, granted, we know the real, like he'll get healthier, but like for real, I'd be like, man, I wonder what his body probably go in the shot, bro.
Man, listen. If you are at the local convenience store and you're drinking MD 2020 or you got a 40, you're an alcoholic, bro.
In the convenience store, because what's wrong with a 40? I say in the convenience store.
That means if you didn't have to stoop down that low to get some alcohol, that means alcohol didn't ruin your life.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody drinking no MD. I don't know not one millennial that drinks MD 2020.
Oh no, not us.
Anymore.
Nah.
Anymore.
What you mean anymore?
In college?
I never drunk that crap in college.
Oh.
Now, man.
You didn't have a 40 in college?
I had a little bit more class than that.
He didn't have a 40. You better not lie about that.
Oh, I did have a 40 though. Because I did have a 40, but that's because I was broke.
Exactly. You just broke.
I was just saying, but at 39, you'll never catch me with a 40.
Nah, no way.
And the reason why we was drinking 40s, and that's probably like around the time I started getting chubby because of that drinking all that beer. You know what I'm saying? The reason why $2. You get drunk for $2.
Yeah. And being fast food to do it every time.
And the Jack in the Box. Yeah, out of there.
I'm about freshman 15, you get a sophomore 20.
Yeah.
Sophomore 20, a junior 30. Boy, you looked up, boy, you done gained about 65 pounds around this camp.
Because boys was hating on my physique when I first got there.
Oh, boy, you was
I ain't gonna call no names. Boys hating on my physique.
Hey, Ray, that boy was in a do-rag. That boy had some pants.
And my
42 in the waist.
I wasn't no 42 in no waist.
42 in the waist.
34.
30 length.
You talking like you tall. Like you 5'2".
I know, but I ain't never had no 42 in the waist though, bro.
I ain't had no 42 in the waist back in the day. I was 34. Stacked.
Yeah, all right,
bro. What y'all want to leave the people with?
Notice I didn't get wrapped into any of those because
you was thin.
Your boy is live. No, live.
You was thin, Black. You was thin. Boy, you was 21 in a size 28 jeans, bro. That's thin. When did you get to 30s, bro? Hold on, dog. When did you finally get to a 30 in the waist?
I got to a 32, I think, I don't think till after college. It might
My
have been
point
short.
exactly. Like, bro, you was thin.
I wasn't a 28. I was always a 32. But we wore big pants back then. So
Yeah, that's different.
yeah,
It's way
yeah,
different.
yeah, 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 yeah.
They
I
ain't
Cause
had
was.
you
no
wasn't
brain.
sagging in your like your dress pants. I know for sure.
Nah. I wasn't sagging in regular pants. I ain't never been a sagger.
But I mean,
They like
they
Jeez.
were fitting.
uh not really. They were probably straight leg, but they
Yeah,
wasn't.
straight leg.
We
But
wasn't
they.
wearing
Well,
tighties.
but what I'm saying is, when you put on your dress pants, them mugs wasn't no 32s.
Oh, I
We
think
know
they
that for
was.
sure.
Boy, they.
You ain't had no breezy. But what y'all want to leave the people with today?
Oh dang, we have been on this thing for 50 minutes.
Let me say this, man. I'm gonna reiterate. For those who are struggling to maintain, their discipline. I hope you find a routine. Um, Celebrate every small win, man. Every small win along your journey, celebrate it. I promise you that'll keep some motivation going for you whenever you lose it, whenever you need it. Celebrate your small wins along the way. I promise it'll boost your confidence. You'll be able to attain that goal. So celebrate it, man. We all on this journey together to get better. So keep at it.
Yeah, just. I don't know, man. Just be accountable, man. Just be accountable for like you said your wins, and be accountable for your losses, man. Like you said, don't get too high on your high. Don't get too low on your lows. Keep some balance, man. It's okay to indulge. We had this whole conversation as if it's not okay to indulge a little bit, but just create some balance, man. A little indulgent, a little discipline, a little indulgent, a little discipline. There has to be balance in life for there to be some forward movement. So work on your balance.
All right,
Work
get
on
your
your cheat.
yeah, get
Okay.
your yin and yang looking at. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is what I'm gonna leave the people with, man, is taking a month off from drinking ain't hard. So all you mofos that's like trying to make it seem like I'm being insensitive or whatever to the alcoholics. Oh, man, I ain't talking to them. I'm talking to the ones that ain't dependent on liquor. Going a month without drinking is easy, bro. Going 6 months without drinking might be a little difficult though. If I can get past Tony's birthday, I'd be straight.
And for the record, my birthday March 28th, so that's 3 months for me and Steve. So
Yeah. If I can get past your birthday, I'll be good money. Good money, but it's just hard getting past your birthday because I'm ready to pull up. Just is what it is, bro. I be getting like a fiend when it comes to that, bro. But yeah, man, it ain't hard. Stay disciplined. And if you're not disciplined, we're gonna get on you. Your people gonna jump on you. I'm gonna jump on you, man. I ain't no sugarcoat, no nothing, bro. If you want something and you know what you got to do to go get it, then put yourself in a position to get it. And if you're not putting yourself in a position by mitigating the amount of time or effort that you put into the BS, then somebody gonna call you out on it. And you can't be like, well, you don't understand what that person's going through. Damn that. If you have a goal and you want to reach it, and you know you gotta cut this out or start doing more of this in order to reach it, and you don't do it, we're gonna jump on you. We're gonna try to push you because you know what you got to do. So do it. It's simple. It ain't really. It's not a math test. It ain't no foreign language. You don't have to learn no equations for it. If for me to get here, I got to do this. Hell, Chat GPT maps it out for you. If you need some help, Chat GPT will map it out for you.
it's
Like,
true.
hey, do this, do
It's
this,
true.
do this. You know what I'm saying? They'll map it out the whole way. So if you follow the code, then you gonna hit your goal. Now, if Chat GPT can't help you, then you just an undisciplined mama. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So get your stuff together, man. It's 2025, man. This is the year of new beginnings. This is the year to make some things shake. This is the year to learn a new skill, to do something different, to be involved with something different, to experience something different. This is the year to do all of that. So do it. And that's all I got for y'all, man.
Oh, gang.
You know what I'm saying?
Steve got a woman, so do it.
If you got a woman, just do it.
Nah, I said Steve got a woman, so
oh, well, yeah.
So,
if you do have a woman, just do her.
Forget about that other stuff.
You know what I'm saying? I'll holler at you guys, man. We'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace. Oh, don't forget to follow the IG, Liam Mayhem HOU. And the HOU stands for
A-Sound representatives, can't nobody do it better.
Nope.
Oh.
Holler at you boys, man.
Hey,